Hey guys, Seven here, and welcome back to more Heroes of the Storm gameplay. Before I start this video, start the match, I kind of want to say I'm sorry for being gone for so long. If you watched some of my last videos, you may have heard me kind of talk about trying to move. And long story short, we were able to move. I started a new job. I've been cleaning, unpacking, working, started college again. So, been really busy. Haven't had time to really play a whole lot, but I've been playing more and more lately. Decided I wanted to start doing videos again, so I thought a good place to start would be with support classes because I fancy myself a support player. I think that that's what I'm best at, so I want to start off there and kind of see where things go from there. But today I wanted to showcase Tyrande. She's a character I've never really showcased before because I haven't played her since the alpha. Basically, I kind of had some interest in her in the alpha and then lost interest there soon after. But now I'm a huge fan of Tyrande, and I will tell you why in the match. So let's go ahead and get things started. Alright guys, today it looks like we're going to be playing on the Dragonshire map. Let's take a look at team comps really quick. Friendly team, we have Karazim, Raynor, Tyrande, Murky, Nazebo. Enemy team, Tychus, the Butcher, Murky, Karazim, and Nazebo. So pretty similar team comps, more or less. We got a couple of mirror matches going on. Should be interesting. We'll see how things go. At level 1 with Tyrande, I like to go with Ranger's Mark. This lowers the cooldown of Hunter's Mark by 8 seconds. Hunter's Mark is your trait, and basically what it does is it makes an enemy target vulnerable for 4 seconds, increasing all damage they take by 25%. It's a pretty substantial amount, especially when you're talking about players like the Butcher, who has a ton of self-healing, so, you know, kind of making them super vulnerable is going to kind of make up for their self-healing and still make them squishy despite the fact they're healing for quite a bit. Monk going kind of deep to start out there. I'm not sure we can really... Okay, yeah, looks like he'll be just fine. I was going to say, he might be in some danger there. Let's talk about Tyrande's talents real quick. Her Q is Light of a Loon. You heal a friendly target. It's also going to heal yourself for... I believe it's like half of it. Yeah, it's half of it. Half the amount you heal a friendly target for. So kind of a nifty healing ability. It was buffed a while back to make her more of a respectable healer. We're going to throw out an owl up here and see that they're all up there and throw out a stun on the Butcher. Go up there and kind of poke and prod a little bit. Have the Booker run into the towers. We're going to mark the Butcher. I may have called him the Booker. I'm not entirely sure, but either way, he is going to fall here. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I love getting those kills with my stun. One of my favorite things to do in the game right now is secure kills with that E ability. So let's talk about her other talents really quick. Her W is Sentinel. This is the owl you've been seeing me throw out. It grants vision. As well as doing a fair amount of damage if it lands. We're going to throw it out actually right here, and there's the Butcher. You can see how useful that was. We're going to fight over here, stun the Butcher, run away a little bit because we are marked, and look at that. Just kite the Butcher around. We might... No, we're not going to be able to. We could have secured a kill there if that pesky monk didn't show up. At level 4, we're going to go ahead and pick up Pierce. This is going to... Oh no, I don't have much life for this. I don't have enough life for this. Monk. Do monk things help? Okay. This is going to allow our owl to hit multiple targets like so. Oh, we missed. So not quite like so, but similarly. Why are we lagging so much? That's the most lag I've seen all day. Holy crap, that was awful. Looks like we are going to probably secure a kill here on the Butcher. Owl, oh, Owl let me down. Monk could have definitely secured a kill there, but he did not go for it. So we're going to let him cap this, and we're going to head back. Let him know. Be careful. Get it? Alright. Anyways, Tyrande's E ability is her stun you've been seeing me drop. It's called, what, Lunar Flare? Yeah, Lunar Flare. It has a pretty good range, but we're going to be picking up a talent that extends that range even further and basically makes that Lunar Flare one of my favorite talents in the game right now. It is so good. Yep, here they come again. Here they come again. And there's more lag. What is going on here? Else getting really bad lag. Let's see if anyone else is experiencing this lag, because again, I have not been getting any of this lag all day. We're going to mark the butcher and hope that we can secure a kill, but the monk really not playing very aggressive. He just backs out. There's a couple times we could have secured a kill and he just kind of walked away. So would be nice if he was a little bit more aggressive, but we will. Oh, and see, he's lagging too. That's probably why. It's probably why he's being kind of tentative. All right, let's go ahead. We did hit level 7, so at level 7 we're going to pick up Lunar Blaze. This increases the range of our E ability. Look at that, huge range. It increases by 50%. Oh, I was way too slow on the follow-up there. I was going to mark him, stun him, and owl him. And I screwed up that combo pretty much. But it's okay. It chased him out of lane. We look mid. I'm actually going to head mid and see if we can help secure this Dragonite Shrine. I want to kill this guy. So we're going to stand here in the bushes. We're going to see... he's doing a good job of just... Oh, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. That's the wrong way, I feel like, Gazebo. We may be able to secure the kill. Oh! There we go. Oh, man. I almost gave up the kill there because I quit running. But we're going to come up here. We're going to heal up the monk. We're going to throw out an owl. And we're going to chase the butcher off yet again. And we're going to secure another kill. Yes. Yes. Those are the best Tyrande games when you're getting those kills. Oh, so good. And that's why Tyrande, I kind of talked a minute at the character select screen. Tyrande is one of my favorite characters right now, and this is why. She's just so much fun. I used to be absolutely awful with her skill shot. Get out of here, Murky. Get out. Shoo. He's just going to kind of be a pest. We need to be careful because there's a very good chance that the butcher will be up here at any time now. And we do secure the and there he is, right on cue. We're going to throw out a stun and just kind of walk away. Alright, at level 10 we're going to go with Starfall. This is definitely my favorite ability, well, my favorite ult rather, with Tyrande. Back in the alpha, I was obsessed with Shadow Stalk, or whatever that ability is. Oh god, what am I doing? This is the butcher. Alright. Alright, we need to go back. I was obsessed with, what was it? Yeah, Shadow Stalk. I was obsessed with it. I always picked it. I think I used to have terrible TPS numbers with Tyrande back in the alpha. Now, I do think she's undergone some changes. I haven't really followed those changes because, as I've mentioned kind of before, I've never really played Tyrande. I've kind of given up on her for the longest time, and now I like her again. So now I'm kind of starting to follow her. Whoa, what kind of glitch was that? Butcher like knocked back and then all of a sudden was right back on the monk. That was the weirdest thing I've ever seen on this game. We're going to throw out a stun on the butcher. It's not going to do much, but you know, it's a thing anyways. I use that mark sometimes defensively just to make players kind of run away. The mark does not always have to really lead to a kill to be effective, you know. Sometimes it's just about the psychological effect that skills have, that abilities have on players. They kind of like, oh, I'm marked. I need to run out of here because I'm going to die. I'm going to shoot an owl up here because I don't trust that butcher. I don't know where he went. Apparently he went back. Apparently he went all the way back to the fountain, but we need to come take care of this gazebo. Why don't we have anyone mid? Oh, good dodge there. And we're just going to chase him off. After that stun, I just kind of was more interested in him getting away. Him running away, rather. Chasing him off. There we go. Level 13. A lot of people... Now, when I play characters, I like... Oh my gosh, look at this lag. What is going on? I definitely apologize for that. That has not happened at all today, and now all of a sudden it's happening a ton. What I like to do when I start playing a character, I just play them. I pick builds. Alright, there's a team fight erupting down here. Let's come take a look. See if there's anything we can do. Relate to it, but... Anyways, I like to pick my own abilities and then compare later and see how they compare to what other players are picking. And with Tyrande, turns out a lot of people, we're going to throw out a stun, hit a couple players with that. We do have our ult. I was hoping we would stay in that choke point, but we did not. So we are going to be able to get a stun out here in a second. Oh, and that's going to miss everything and every... Oh, no. No, 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 no. Heal. Oh, whew. That was scary, scary stuff. Shoot. Anyways, people have been going... Ooh, I did hit Tychus there, but it was just not enough. If it was later in the game, if I was level like 16, that would have been a kill right there. People have been going for builds that are very, very similar to mine, but at level, was it 14? They like to go with Hunter's Fury rather than Sprint. I like Sprint because it gives me an escape that I would not otherwise have unless I land my stun. Oh, I got you, buddy. I got you. I got you. Maybe not. We're going to drop our ult here, just get some damage out, and hopefully make these guys think twice about going after us, but apparently not. But we were able to cap the Dragon Knight. I don't even know how or why that happened, but it did, so good for us, I guess. Anyways, people have been going for Hunter's Fury, which allows you to gain 40% additional attack speed for 4 seconds when you use Hunter's Mark. I think that's a phenomenal ability for solo queue, which is what I'm doing right now. Sorry, my dogs, for whatever reason, they're quiet all day long, and then as soon as I start recording a video, they start making a ton of noise, and then they just stare at me after they make the noise. Like, I look back at them, and they're just staring at me. I don't know. Anyways, I think Hunter's Fury is phenomenal for like solo queue because you don't know how often you're going to find yourself in a 1v1 situation. We're going to stun the Butcher, we're going to scare him, and then I'm going to get scared by the Monk, but then he's going to be taken down by the Dragon Knight. The Butcher coming back out, using his ult on the Dragon Knight. Probably not the best use of his ult in my opinion, but that's just me. We're going to throw out some heals. The enemy Murky Egg is just hanging out right here. I don't know why we're ignoring it. I'm going to kind of keep an eye on the Murkies up in the top lane. If I see him kind of hard engage, I'm on the Murky. Oh. Ow. Oh, yeah. There we go. That's so satisfying. So satisfying. I love it. Throw out some heals. Keep everyone healed up. Alright. I need some mana. That's the one thing that sucks with Tyrande is her damage for a support class is just phenomenal. But I feel like I go through mana like crazy with her, so that takes me out of fights, and that means that all of a sudden my damage numbers just plummet while I'm out of fights, and that kind of sucks. We're going to throw out an owl right down the middle of this map, hope that it hits someone, because that's an extra 200% damage from the talent that we picked up that I did not explain. At level 17, we did go with Ranger level 16. Yeah, 16 or 17, one of the two. We went with Ranger. This increases the width of Sentinel by 100%. In addition, it increases the damage dealt based on the amount of distance it travels. Oh my goodness. Oh man. If I would have followed up, if I would have had faith in my ability there. It increases the damage of your Sentinel based on the... Oh, you're dead, Zebo? Based on the distance traveled by up to a maximum of 200%. So if you can get a long-range snipe, you can just one-hit characters in a heartbeat. That's kind of what happened to poor old Tychus here earlier, or Zebo. I don't remember who it was I hit who was right here and they died, but I think it was Zebo. You continue to throw out heals. Surprisingly, we're out healing the Monk. He may have gone with a DPS build, though. I have not checked. I think we need to just go ahead and retreat here. And I'm going to head bot. I'm going to come help out the monk. Oh, wow. Murky just owned the monk. Oh, that was good. That was good stuff. Going to go ahead and continue to throw out some positivity there. Going to drop just a ton of damage on those guys, and you can see, boom, just like that, we turn the tides of that battle very, very quickly. The monk already waiting to pick up the Dragon Knight, and this may very well be a good game. So yeah, Tyrande, I really like her as a support because she has the heals to help out. She's definitely not like a straight up main healer, but she's an excellent support healer because not only does she have great like one-time use burst heals that are pretty, they got a good amount of healing to them, but she does a large amount of damage for being a support character. Just a huge amount of damage. You can see we have 23,000 damage right now, which in my opinion is pretty substantial. I have had much better games though. I've had games in the 80, I've had a couple of 80,000 plus matches. Let's go ahead and drop our ults right here. Throw out some heals. On the butcher, I am going to be taken down here. Oh, nope, we're not. Yeah, I've had a couple of 80,000 plus hero damage games. I've had a couple of 60,000 plus hero damage games on Tyrande. It really just depends on a couple things, though. It depends on how well your comp is against them. Like if you are able to lane against melee characters and get cheap shots on them, if you're able to land your ults quite a bit and your owls quite a bit, your DPS is just going to shoot through the roof. But looking at our team, we were able to place third in DPS behind Raynor, who actually every time I've been in a game with Raynor today, they've led in hero damage pretty good. And Nazebo, who's pretty powerful right now as well. So all things considered, I think we did pretty well in that match. We were 8-0, not a ton of kills for our team. I mean, 19-2, but compared to like numbers I've seen today, I've seen like 20s and 30s on both sides. It's been pretty bloody today. So let's take a look at the build one more time. I went with Ranger's Mark. This lowers the cooldown of your trait by 8 seconds. It really helps a lot with burst damage. And I think that's what makes Tyrande so great. If you're on a comp that doesn't have a lot of burst damage, she helps that out by having Ranger's Mark and allowing your team to burst down a target. Obviously, that ability is a lot better when you're on a team where you can communicate like over the mic or whatever and call out, hey, I'm going to mark Arthas or whatever. But it's still a really good ability. Sometimes players see that arrow drop on a target and they hop right on them right away. Or you can target, you know, if you see a lot of people trying to target the tank on the enemy team, you drop Ranger's Mark on there and blow up the tank in a second. Pierce just allows your owl to go through multiple targets. Lunar Blaze increases the range on your E. Starfall, just a great AoE ability. Sprint, again, a lot of people go with Hunter's Fury, I think is what it's called here. But I like having some escape on Tyrande, and it saved my life more times than I could count already, so I really like that ability. Ranger increases width of Sentinel by 100% and increases damage dealt based on distance up to 200%. Huge damage. Secured a few kills for me in the past, and I think we got 1 or 2 in that game because of it as well. At level 20, there are a couple of really good talents. Her level 20 is really hard to choose from, in my opinion. Celestial Wrath is great because it increases the damage of your Starfall, but in addition, it makes it so that you can cast it globally. You don't have to be in the area to throw it down. And I think that that's phenomenal on big maps, and there's a lot of big maps in rotation right now, like Garden of Terror and Cursed Hollow. 2 maps that I've been using this a lot on lately. It's just really helpful, I think. I like Nexus Frenzy just because it increases your attack range by 20%, so you're not as close to the danger as you would be otherwise. But I wouldn't highly recommend that personally. Storm Shield is an ability I pick up if I'm the only support. I really don't pick up any other support talents other than Ranger's Mark. You can consider support, but in terms of healing, I don't pick up anything other than Storm Shield. That just kind of gives us some more survivability in the late game. and Rewind is one of the best abilities I think in the game. I just personally, I mean, it would allow you to shoot out 2 owls, but I mean, if your owl misses, then you just wasted Rewind on 2 owls that missed. However, it would allow you to heal twice. So rather than going Storm Shield, I think Rewind would be better than Storm Shield. Potentially, it depends on does the enemy team have a ton of AoE damage, because Storm Shield might be better in that situation. Or do you want giant burst heals where you can use Rewind every 60 seconds? So basically every team fight, Rewind and use double healing. At least 3 viable options at her level 20 mark in my opinion. She's a really, really good player. One of my favorite supports right now. High amount of damage, fair amount of healing. Not a lot of healing, but decent amounts. And she grants a ton of vision, and allows teams to burst down targets individually. So just a phenomenal character overall. You'll probably see me do another video with her. Honestly, I've already recorded a lot of videos, a lot of support videos. I'm just waiting to post them. I wanted to do this one to kind of introduce the series, the support series. But I'll probably be playing a lot more Tyrande, do some more videos as I learn more with her. I am trying to get her master skin and hero collection. Right now I am 1.2 million experience away, so I will probably hit her master skin today. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you all next time.